All right, what is going on, everybody? I am going to try something a little different with my stream this go around. And this time I'm going to take this character that I had started. Let's see here. Yeah, this character is in bad shape. As you can see, he's on a lot of different problems here. But I am going to take him, and if he passes away, it's not a big deal because I want to do something that I want to call my Daisy tourism. And what I mean by that is I want to take a town at a time, and I want to start somewhere on the coast and just explore the entire town. Now, let's see. If I can accomplish that with this guy, I will. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to find the well so he can at least survive. Alright, let's see here. I almost want to just start all over. Come on, buddy. Just desperately searching for a source of water right a second. Oh, look at there. Alright. Salvation, thy name is Pepsi Cola. Alright, so let's go back down. I got at least some type of fluid in my system. And like I said, I'm not sure where exactly a well is in this town. But let's go back. Let's go all the way down. Well, that's kind of nice. Let's go all the way back down to the coast because, like I said, I have no idea where this well is. And let's just start a systematic tour of this town. My guy's hurting so bad. Kind of hoping some of these Zeds have something on them. How bad is my knife? It's still pristine. I think I want to keep it that way. So I'm going to take it out of my hand. Hey, at least my hydration's come up to yellow there. That one Pepsi Cola. Oh, they got a bag on them. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a pristine sling bag. And let's see, how many slots? I'm pretty sure that's better than the school backpack here. Ooh, is it not better than the school backpack? No, it is not. So I'm going to keep that school backpack. For some reason, I thought the sling bag was better. Alright, let's go all the way back down to the coast and to a spot you might enter this town in at. And like I said, if this character gets taken out, I'm not really that worried about it. Because the whole goal of this stream, I'm using a recycled character here. Somebody I'd already started on another stream. And it isn't a first person only server. And I couldn't really get this guy out of it. I wanted to take this character out into a different server, but for whatever reason it won't let me change servers. And that's something I'll have to look into to figure out why it won't let me. So with the goal in mind of doing kind of a tourism thing here with this character is I want to start pretty much where there's a road sign here. That's what I'm trying to make my way to. As you can see, this character was in pretty bad shape whenever I spawned in with this guy. So if he gets taken out, it's really not a big deal because that's kind of what I want to do. Is the direction I want to head with this stream is I just want to pick a town and just search every bit of it. Another thing is I'm not sure exactly how populated this server is. Oh great. I hear him. I got two of them. Yeah, I'm losing it, guys. I'm not really that worried about it. Because like I said, I really just want to spawn somewhere else. I want to spawn in and I want to completely search and tour that entire town. So this guy was already in bad shape. He was already kind of in a town. I figured I'd just run with it. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and respawn. Yes, I want to do that. And, oh wait, he came back to life. Okay.
Come on.
Yep, there we are. Okay. So that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I'm good with it. So let's respawn. Or let's... I wonder if I can actually get into the server I want to get into a server I want. So let's exit. Alright, so this was the dilemma that I keep running into. I want to take this, I want to change this person into a different server. I want to go to an official server here. I want to pick one with the low ping, which would be this one right here. It's Chernarus. There's 10 players though. I don't know if I'd ever run into anybody. Let's see here. I mean, it is the lowest ping, so I have the least amount of stutter and all that other stuff. Let's see if there's one that's got a few more players in it. Okay, that one's Europe. That's Chernarus, first person only. These are all European. I guess we could just run with that one. There's not that many people in the server, so let's just run with that one. Now, for whatever reason, this thing has been taking this one of my other characters and loading them in, and that's what I just don't understand. I want to run with this player. I hope it's a fresh spawn, and I want it to be at a new town. Alright, so let's load in. See? I just don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. It keeps loading a character that I want to save, I want to use for a different stream, and it keeps loading them in, and I don't understand why. This is not where I want to be. This is not the character I want to use. It's very, very frustrating. I don't want to use this character. I want to use this character. And my question is going to be, is this going to make this guy, because I started him as a first person only character, is it going to make him play only on first person characters servers? And then some of these other characters are on dead servers or whatever. Alright. So let's start a new guy. Let's see if that'll let him Michigan. Is this going to let him play on this server? And that's what I want. It's a low ping, it's a pretty high pop. because I'm just missing something about how many characters that you can have and what servers they can play in, and that's something I'm missing. I'm not understanding, because I'm going to think that is going to happen is this isn't going to be a new guy in this server. This is going to be the character that I don't want to play with today in this server. It's like it's forcing me or channeling me into that. What's the deal, guys? What is the deal? I don't like it. I don't understand it. And it's really ticking me off. This is the same thing that happened before. So now I'm forced to run this character all the way back up into the hills, find somewhere like a tree or something, get down behind it. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't understand it. It's not how I wanted to waste the first part of my stream. First person only. There's only 4 people on that one. It's because now I'm thinking that I'm going to have to, well, there's 13 people. I'm just going to go ahead and play this, because that's the only thing I can think of is that this particular character has to be on a first person only, because I started him on a first person only. It's the only thing I can think. Yeah. So maybe now I can accomplish what I wanted to accomplish with that stream. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. Alright, so I can't change the view because it's first person only. But this is going to be my attempt at taking one spawn location and searching the whole thing, looking the whole town over, and going from there. Alright. So, first order of business is we're going to search this gas station. Alright. Oh, look at that. I got 3 rounds. And they're 45s. Not too bad, not too bad. So now I have to pick a direction that I want to go. and I see something up here. All right, we got some road signs. That's good. That's good. So as a tourist, I have some road signs that I'm going to be able to look at. All right, our first order of business is to figure out this right here. HNXH. All right, so here's where we are. So I'm going to pronounce this town Nizhny. I'm not sure how to say that. Nizhny. Still learning the towns and the pronunciations. So that's why I am a Daisy tourist. So it looks like we have stumbled upon a crashed train, which is a good thing. Duct tape. So I could, if I really wanted to, I could repair my shirt or my men's suit jacket there, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, I just piqued somebody's interest somewhere. Come on. Alright, so rope is a good thing if you want to go fishing, if you want to make yourself a fishing rod. Trail shoes. I don't know if I can... No, they will not repair. Those would be good if I could repair them. Alcoholic tincture. I still have plenty of band-aids or bandages, so I'm going to leave that be. Oh yeah. That was was definitely a good trade. Now I have to worry about these zombies in the hills. Alright, I see you. Now, he has a welding helmet on, and I'm pretty sure that welding helmet is going to make it a little harder to defeat him by punching him in the face. Kind of makes sense, right? Alright, so quilted jacket. I've got what kind of jacket I want, but yes, please and thank you. I will take this enduro helmet because it will make me a little bit harder to kill. It's good for the noggin. Oh, and let's see, because this one is pristine, and we have a pristine mouth guard. So now, even though this helmet right here, this motorbike helmet would technically be better, it's a higher insulation, and it provides more protection, physical protection. I'm pretty sure when I wear that, if I ran into another player, they couldn't hear me that well. And somebody has locked that zombie up in here. That is... that is strange. I don't think I've ever seen a zombie spawn in here, so that's the only logical conclusion. Is that somebody locked that zombie up in here. Not that I think the sunglasses do very much, but hey, I'll take it. Oh. Nice. Okay, now, if I had a way to bury this, this would be a really good thing to have. So, I wonder if I could stash this somewhere. Let's see if I can find a good spot to stash this. Now I've cleared out this entire area over here. There shouldn't be any zombies for me to have to deal with. So let's figure out a spot that we can drop this chest that if I did want to try to bury it and come back for it one day, I'd be able to. Let's drop this bad boy right here. Alright. I have no way of tearing up rags, or I'd go ahead and tear up some rags and start making myself. And I've got them all aggroed, which is fine with me. Ooh, steak knife. And I was just sitting here talking about I had no way. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and quick slot that, and quick slot that. And we have one of these mags. So those are all good things to have, y'all. So let's go ahead and take some of these Zeds out. Worn hiking jacket is a jump, no. But what I can do is I can craft some rags. And I can make those gloves I was talking about. Something I can do if I really wanted to is I could start stashing stuff in that sea chest. Okay. Where are you going? What in the world? They're so lost. There you go. Come on back. That's 2 down. Alright, I'm gonna make quite a few rags here just to have in that sea chest back there. Alright, let's go stuff some stuff. Let's go stash some things. So this is going to be the area that I'm going to be working for this first video here in this trying to do the tourism thing. And so I'm actually just going to stuff some things away. Keep that on me. All right. So we are almost done searching this whole train, and then we'll be in this industrial area. I see I got somebody that popped in out there. I appreciate you, whoever you are. Ooh, I'll take that. For whatever reason, it won't let me. Oh, I know why. Because that needed to be in a different spot there. Let's go ahead and eat these peanuts. All right. I guess you can't cut quilted. I guess you, I don't know. I guess you can't cut those up. This is going to be a slow going process. Just stuffing some things away, guys. Stuffing some things away. The game presented me with an opportunity to do so, and that's what I'm going to do. And I think there's one more thing I want to get off this train, which is going to be this tracksuit jacket. And if somebody else finds it, then it's paid for. Yep, that's it. That's all I want to get off of this train. Alright, so I've got a little bit of a starter kit stuffed away. So if I had to start all over again in the spawn town, then I've got some stuff that I can get started with here. I can make myself some hand wraps. I got some different things. Let's see here. I don't know why I'd put that in there. I'm gonna go throw this away somewhere because I've got this helmet. Alright, let's go throw this away somewhere. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, so the train is thoroughly searched. Except for this end down here. I think there's a little bit more I can get to. Does it really confuse them that bad, guys? I mean, I know they're zombies. They're not the brightest in the bunch. Oh, there's just lumber on the back of this. Oh, some better pants than what I've got. Alright. Come on, y'all. Wow, I did not see that coming. All right. All right. How many are left? All right. And of course it is. Human steak. Not interested. Oh, I'm definitely interested. All right. we might be ready to explore here in just a few minutes. Just want to make sure all these have been searched. I'm going to go get my duct tape and I'm going to fix my jacket. All right. Let's put that back in there. Let's eat these. All right, looks like we got a little industrial building search there. All right, so if you were coming in from the road and this train wasn't here, if you were coming in from the road, this is what you would see. You would see a bunch of industrial here on your left. And that wouldn't be a bad trade-off if I didn't want the protection. So from the road, you would see all of these little shops right here and this little industrial complex. Some more food. And a school backpack. some kind of hydration would be nice. Well, that might help a little bit. Just taking a quick view around this industrial area. I'm going to help my hydration just a little bit. So, looking inside the factory here. Nothing really to see. Oh, we got a leather kit. So, that leather kit could repair those trail shoes back there if we wanted to use trail shoes, which I might do. Alright. Nothing in the turlets. Let's look in this factory right here. Not a thing, not a thing. Oh, I piqued somebody's interest. Where are you at? I don't even know where you're at. Oh, he's up there. Alright, these big factories, they typically don't have anything in them. You can go all the way up to the top. There's different levels that you can come out on. Seen some pretty interesting PvP happen in these buildings. But we actually do need to survive, so we do need some kind of hydration. Got the big silos here and all the piping and everything. Pretty much everything you would expect from an industrial area. I piqued somebody's interest. Let's see here. There you are. A lot of batteries. Don't necessarily want that vest. Alright. I'm right back to where I started. Now, let's see. I did want to go up here. I did want to get those trail shoes and repair them with the leather kit. Ah, holy battery, Batman. Alright. Do the zombies respawn? Is that what I'm dealing with right now? Is zombies respawning? That's exactly what I'm dealing with. He's got a flashlight, something I'm not interested in. Definitely don't need any more batteries. Alright, let's go get those track shoes and let's repair them. Or trail shoes. I thought they were here somewhere. There they are. Oh, those were athletic shoes. Huh. I thought they were some trail shoes somewhere. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. So we've explored all the industrial. Let's go and look at some of these houses that are in the surrounding hills here. Because they are close enough to this that I would think that it would be worth exploring. And another leather kit. Where was he at? Nothing good. Nothing good. Where you at? Oh, you're up top. A lot of zombie spawns in houses. Oh, now that's nice. And it's loaded. More batteries. I am not taking another sinking battery. Zombie out here. Maybe he's got some kind of hydration on him. Pepsi Cola would be nice. No, steak knife. Pipe wrench. That would be nice if it attaches. Does it? Yes. So those are really good at bashing zombies. So let's quick slot that in that hole right there. Alright, girly. She's down there. I'm not gonna mess with her. Let's go stash our stuff. Because like I said, this is going to be my spawn location. Alright, so if we wanted to, we could, with this rope and a knife, we could go fishing. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got a long stick. Let's go down to the water. Well, we got to make some fishing hooks. Alright, we got a couple different hooks. We got some short sticks. We got a long stick. We're going to have to dig up some worms before we get down to the actual beach. I want to do 3 fish here. Alright, so 3 worms. Oh, no, not sharpen. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to swap these. I want to combine. Make a fishing rod. Combine. And combine. Grab those. Put this in my hand. And now we are ready to fish. One fish. 2 fish. And 3 fish. Come on, 3 fish. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, there's my 3rd fish. Alright. Now, let's put these away. So I really do want to get my other fish here. Don't think these will fit any other way. I can get short sticks anywhere. Alright, so let's go back up to the house. We got our 3 fish. We're going to stop along the way. Alright, so we got our 3 fish. What else do we need? Let's get our matches. And we are going to cook some fish. Alright, we got a stick. Let's skin our fish out here, because I might end up ruining my knife getting all those fish gutted. And if I could at least get some bark off of a tree, I can start this fire. My hope here, guys, is that when I eat these fish, it'll start bringing my hydration up and I won't be in such a bad place. Alright, so let's get some bark off of this tree. That's all I needed. Alright. Let's gather another long stick here. Alright, we are getting close. Alright, so alright, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to split this. Alright. We are going to swap these, and we're going to split this one too. Alright, so now I want to take this, I want to combine this, I want to make, oh, why am I worried about bark and hand drill kit? I've got matches. Jeez Louise, but I do need bark for kindling. Alright, so sticks are in. Sticks are in. Bark. Alright, so now I have everything I need to start this fire. Alright, nice, nice. Cooking, cooking, smoking, 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 and smoking. So 3 fish perfectly fills up this stove here. I guess it would behoove me to close this. I mean, everybody's going to know I'm in here anyway because of the smoke, but now they should change color when they're cooked. The look of them should change. Yep. So let's take that here, here. Now when those cool down, I should be able to eat them and it should start bringing my hydration back up. And my, of course, my food back up. And the good thing is my heat buff is going up here. All right. Now, we might be on the road to salvation here. As soon as these cool down. Yes. Alright, where were we, Daisy tourists? We are outside of that industrial. Oh, good deal. So it is going to bring some of my hydration back up. And that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so let's go back out to the road. And we will continue our trek south. Alright, where are we on the road to, guys? Alright, let's look and see where we're on our road to here. That is not letting me pull it up for some reason. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Let's see if I can get that other town to pop up, and then it might help me figure out where I'm at. Yeah, so that one, Solinsky pulled up. So we were in an industrial outside of this, that Nizheney, Nizhny. So we are in an industrial outside of Nizhny. If we want to continue on, we will have to keep walking. Alright, so let's do that. And the good thing is the fish is bringing my hydration back up. My health is actually climbing now. Alright, so I'm actually climbing again. Alright, so we've explored the industrial zone that you spawn at just outside of there. And the good thing is that town does have a well, I believe. Does that town have a well? Yes, it does. So I am definitely behind somebody. All right. All right, we are in the little town that I was looking for. And the well is up here. I'm definitely going to want to make my way to it. damaged trail shoes. Somebody has taken the time to plant like those colors a little better. All the doors are open. The weird thing is I'm not finding any dead zombies. Oh, looks like I got somebody out there in viewer land. Just to fill you in on what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to get this character hydrated. I am absolutely in the trail of somebody because all these houses seem to be looted. They've planted some seeds back there in a greenhouse. Okay, I just about drank until I vomited. And the whole point of this stream is to do like a Daisy tourist kind of thing. So I spawned in the industrial zone back that way, and I explored the entire industrial zone. I fished, I got some food, got myself going there, needed some hydration, and I am in this little town here, which I have already butchered how to say that, but I believe it's Nizhny, and that's what I'm going to call it, is Nizhny. And if you're looking from the road and looking up onto the hill to your left, the first thing you're going to see are these houses. Now I've already been in that house there and this house here. I'm just going to continue up the street. I did take a little detour from my tourism to go in straight to the well and start to get hydrated because my character would have died. So coming in from the street that way, there are some houses that are directly off the street. Like I said, I am most definitely directly in the path of somebody because all these doors are open and it seems like everything is looted. And like I said, they planted some seeds back in the greenhouse back there. Is that a boat out there? That's strange. Alright, so continuing up the street, you're going to have a church and a well. And on the right here, see all these food plots? You're going to have a pub. There's your taps. And there's your church, here's your pub, and you're going to have a shop, and I do hear a zombie somewhere. He is close. I just don't know where. Okay. So here's your little eating area outside of your pub. Let's see if we can get into the shop here. So coming into the little shop, and this would be like your town center. So we've got houses coming back this way. Now, I'm not quite sure what kind of buildings these were, what they're supposed to represent. It's like a huge house. There he is. Alright, like I said, I'm not sure what exactly kind of house this is supposed to represent. I mean, it is a large house. If this was somebody's home, they must have been wealthy. Ooh, nice. I hear zombies and I hear chickens. And this would be looking back down on the street, and there's actually a train trestle. Where's he at? I know he sees me and hears me. And they got a little greenhouse out behind their house, but that's looking back down from the street. And there's actually some houses down by the street that I'll have to make my way back to. I keep triggering a zombie somewhere, but I don't know where he's at. Where is this chicken? Oh, there he is. That was terrible. You mean to tell me one punch doesn't kill a chicken? Alright. There you are. I've done it now. I've got the whole town against me. Got the whole town against me. Alright, let's take that chicken. Alright, so let's make our way back in towards the center of the town. So like I said, there's the back of your church. And there's going to be some of these log cabins. Oh yeah. Yeah, somebody's been in here. I am definitely not alone. Alright, going back around the city center here. There's some houses that lead out of town that way. Yes, please, and thank you. Alright, so there's that log cabin. Alright, we'll continue on. And like I said, these are the houses that are leading out of town here. Got a little bit of an industrial right here, or a warehouse, whatever you want to call it. And there's some houses leading out of town. Well, that's a good thing to have. All right. Let's go back into the town here. I've already searched that house. They have some greenhouses. And these outhouses a lot of times have, but it's all been looted. All right. Now, let's come back around to this house here. Badly damaged. So yes, I will take that. Alright, and these big houses have to be some type of like apartment, I believe. It has to have like multiple tenants or something like that. I passed up one of those pistols back there. Alright. So we have our big greenhouse. I think, let's see. Let's go back this way. And we have some houses along the back. 380. Alright, so we have officially, I believe, toured every house in this town. So let's go back down to the street. And there you go. That is looking back up on to that little town. Now, if you were on the main road down here, you would see some docks. And like I said, there is a boat out there just floating in the middle of the water. That's a first for me. We do have some docks here. And you do have some more houses along the waterfront. Yes, please, and thank you. Absolutely. And of course, you know we're getting ready to go with this. We are getting right ready to go put this full of water over at the well. Alright. Hello out there. I see you watching. See you popped in. I appreciate you, whoever you are. Doing a little bit of tourism here. A little daisy tourism. And I've been exploring this little spawn town. Nizhny, I believe I'm saying that correctly. Nizhny or something like that. So I'm just looking back at the town from the roadway. I've pretty much explored every house in the town except for these three. Oh, we got a Zed on the roof. And another BK, but I've got the double barrel variant. And this, let's see, does it have any rounds in it? No, it is empty. But is this a single shot one? And I actually have the double barrel. I keep getting all these jackets, and I desperately need to do something with my pants here. I need to find a better pair of pants. So whoever you are out there watching, if you feel like jumping in chat, that's totally up to you. Introduce yourself, say hello. If not, that's fine, I understand. Batteries. Found a whole ton of batteries. Okay, so what I need to do now, there is a house here that I need to search, but I need to head back into town and fill up my water bottle at the well. I did not see that zombie. That absolutely snuck up on me. Oh, he cut me. Jerk. Matches. I can combine them with my other ones. Alright. You know what? We might need to get this out. I am thinking that I'm hot on the heels of somebody because there was quite a bit of evidence of that. Dead Zeds and food plots and all kinds of things going on up here in this little town, in this little sleepy town. Now, I am not ready to go all the way out to that farm that's on the outskirts of this yet. I'm still pilling around doing the tourist thing in the city there, or city, in the town. So just outside the town, looks like there's an orchard here. I'm not sure if this is the kind that will put fruit on the ground or not, but this little trail leads right back into the little town there. Looks like there is a house here, a little farm. There's your hay stacks and your tractor tires and all kinds of stuff out here. It's a car. Is that a firefighter zombie? What type of zombie is that? Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright. Good hit, good hit. Come on. Alright. That looked like firefighter zombie, which is weird. This type of clothing that he was wearing. Where are you? I hear you. You're aggroed. Is he in the house? Yep. He's in the house. So I am 100% on the heels of somebody because they locked that Zed up in the attic of this house. So this house is not going to have anything. Well, no, look at that. Oh, he came downstairs. I thought he was locked up. Good gracious, that's a tough one. Alright, so that is something I would want. I'm getting shredded. What can you put in a belt? If I had a holster or a sheath, I could put a knife in there. Capri pants. I'll keep what I got for now. There's your barn. Oh, and that's why I'm coming up on Zeds. There's your overpass there. Oh. Nothing good. Alright. There's a barn here with a tractor in it. That's a pretty cool looking overpass there. It's your train trestle. Look at that. It looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm playing the role of a tourist in these towns. I've been to these towns before. I'm not a DayZ vet by no means, but I've played it for a little while and I've seen this small town before. But the role that I'm playing is that of a tourist. And I've already been into this town center here, and like I said, there were a whole bunch of dead zombies and open doors before I got here. Oh shoot. These zombies spawn back way quicker than I expected. Let's make this a little quicker. Because I do not want to get caught up in like multiple zombies here. Oh, yes. Please and thank you. Alright, what I'm trying to do now is, I didn't realize those zombies would spawn back that quick, because I've cleared this place out, and somebody ahead of me cleared a whole bunch of them out too. Oh, I don't think I went in the church. There's a reason for everything. So this is the inside of a church, one of these little small church, and of course whenever you get into town, there are these huge churches that are ornate and pretty. This is just a little small quaint church on the outside of town, or the inside of the square actually. And there's a zombie I'm trying not to get caught up in, because I want to fill up my alright, buddy. Of course. I don't want to deal with a whole bunch of them all at once. Let's let them calm down a little bit out there. Let's let those guys forget that I'm here. We can take a look at the altar here. Maybe there's a way I can just address one of these at a time. I hear you, I hear you. Alright. So let's just try to just address one of them at a time. Let's see, am I going to be able to sneak up on that guy? He's one of the running kind. Nope. Oh, wrong thing. I did not mean to lay down. Okay, one down. Yes, please, and thank you. Oh, I got a couple viewers out there in viewer land. What's going on out there? Just taking a quick break at this well here. If the zombies would leave me alone. Got one up on the roof. Now, where was the other one? There it is. I knew she was around here somewhere. Alright, come on. There we go. Got another one down. Alright. So here is what I'm going to do. I am going to drink at the well first. It takes about 20 of these to get yourself satiated. You get a little stomach full symbol there. And then I will fill up my water bottle. should start getting that symbol anytime now, guys. Anytime. Come on. Come on, guy. There we go. I knew that was coming. That's why I stopped. Alright. So, that's going to be that as far as this little town here. We've seen everything that it has to offer. Let's get back down to the road. And let's move on. Alright, coming along the road, you're going to be able to get back here to this trestle here that goes over. I don't know if I looked in here or not. Let's see if I looked in this little electrical house or whatever this is. Some kind of water. I guess that's what pumps the water up to the well. No, well, the well goes down in the ground. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You see those a lot, though. Alright, we're just following the coast. Looks like somebody's garden. Now, there is something I wonder. If somebody had planted crops back there, I wonder how long it takes for those crops to grow. I switched over to my screwdriver here just to make that a little easier. Now that is a canvas bag, but I do not think that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the school backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. School backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it really matter, guys? Is one any better than the other one? Other than the way it looks? You know, let's... Is that any better? I guess it is a little better there, maybe. Why not? Alright, we are back on the road again. How much time do I have? We might have enough time just to get to the outskirts of the next town here. I think there was a farm up here, though, along the way. Is that a road leading back up into a farm here? Yeah, there's a farm up there, guys. So let's take a look at this road sign, and then we're going to go check this farm out. Now, what are we looking at here? We have just finished the Nizhny, and let's see what we're looking at as far as what that's pointing to. Because I'm going to be terrorizing and tourism of the coast area here. Oh, Berezino. So Berezino is only 1 mile, I guess, kilometer, or whatever they use this way. But I could have swore there was a farm or something that I'm missing right up in here somewhere. Is that... I've already been to that farm. I believe I have. If this is that little farm, but there are some houses up here. Because this day's journey is almost to an end. Yes, I do believe I've been here. Yeah. No? No, this is a large house. Okay. So what do we have here? Capri pants. There's the tractor. Some sheds. Somebody's put a barrel in here. They had their little stash going on. Kind of like the one I started this stream with. Yes, please, and thank you. Let's go ahead and eat some of this stuff. Eat it while I'm walking. Let's see what's inside this shed. Absolutely nothing. Oh, that's where I've already been. Alright. So like I said, I knew that there was a little farm here. And that's the one that I explored before with the hay bales and everything going on. So, and the orchards all around it. But I did not see if you could walk up into this guy here. And yes, you can. What is that? That's just a shirt. Alright. So let's go check these little houses. I've got 20 minutes left of time. I guess I could walk and eat. So there are some houses up on the outskirts, and there's a barn and another farm. So what is the play here? Let's check the farm first, then we'll go up into, or is it easier to go up and then down? I think it's easier to go up and then down. Just like a typical tourist, I can't make up my mind. Tourist is looking kind of raggedy, y'all. His clothes are all tattered. But he went from starving to pretty much prospering. So my health is up. Most of my food is up. I'd call that a win. See a crane off in the distance. That must be Berezino. Oh, I've already started to encounter stuff now. I don't know if there's a bunch of, there's not a whole lot of zombies really, so I think I can just take these guys with my bare hands. I'm gonna fight you with my bare hands. But what about these man hands? Ooh, a tough old booger. Okay. I just peeked another zombie somewhere. There he is. Oh, and he's one of the hunter zombies. He's got all the fatigues on and stuff. And the camouflage for a hunting trip. And everything went wrong for him. And he wasn't as tough as that old guy. There's There's another one of them old man zombies. Another one of these old men. Saw that I don't want. Jackets, guys, jackets. Now a sewing kit or some duct tape would be nice because I left all that. Ooh. Now that sporter, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. I might do that off of stream. Is I can go all the way back and I actually have a sporter in my stash back in the little town behind us. Do I want to go through all that? I've got duct tape and leather kits back there too. Do I really want to go through all that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We got a couple little houses here we can search. Hiking pants. Low insulation, but you know what? They're not. Tore all to pieces. And house down. Two houses down. And I think this is no, one more house after this, which is a log cabin. I think I do. I have a chicken that if I really wanted to, I could quarter and eat. All right, one more house. Oh yeah. Not too bad, y'all. Not too bad. Not doing too bad. Alright. Raincoat. It's low insulation. And I could tape this up and it would be way better. So, you know what? So I've got nobody watching out there. Had somebody for a little while. Had a couple people for a little while. We'll check this farm. And then there looks like we are on the outskirts of Berezino. Box of nails, that is definitely in game right there. Oh, dead player. Huh. That definitely looks like somebody that just wanted to respawn somewhere else because they left that. And I usually eat this first thing. Alright, so we have this industrial area here. Somebody has locked zombies up in these buildings. Yeah, you can stay there. Alright, so you have this industrial stuff through here. I think is pretty cool. Like I said, playing the tourism thing here. You have like a laydown yard. Alright. No, I'm missing something. There was a house or something that... Oh no, maybe not. Yep. So that's looking back on that industrial yard there. Alright. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to take this opportunity to go back along the road. Hey, man. Hey, I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. Hey, back up, dude. Back up, man. Why? Like, what's the point? Like, seriously, what's the point, man? I mean, you're obviously better at this than I am, so what's the point? You just want my stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's like a graveyard here. Alright guys, we have come full circle back to where we started. Alright, so looking back on it now, we are back over here to where this stash is at, and we have done a full circle. So alright, that's all I wanted from that stash. So let's go back out to the road. Alright, so I do believe that is going to end it for the day. I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I explored an entire spawn area, which was Nizhny. I actually created a little bit of a stash here, which is not normal for me, and I've actually been able to use it, so and benefit from it. So that's going to be that. I'm going to stash these 380 rounds. How many bandages do I have left? Yeah. Alright, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good for myself. Let's go back down to the road, and we're going to exit out and save this for another day. right, guys, that's going to end this stream. I appreciate everybody that watched. I appreciate anybody that's going to watch this after the fact, and we will see you on the next one.